Hello viewers, today we would be talking about UPSC preparation strategy for 2026 and specifically like how to go about your preparation specifically with GS and overall broad preparation strategy. So before moving towards that, I would like to discuss a bit about the stages this exam requires you to qualify and get your name in the list. There are three stages, as you already know: prelims, mains, and PT. So, just if we can look towards the data of last year, so in prelims, 13.4 lakh candidates actually appeared, among which 13,000 candidates were qualified for the mains exam. They basically wrote the exam, and among 30,000, 3,000 students were called for the interview stage. And among these 3,000, again, 1,000 actually made into the list. Basically, uh, these students who are getting different types of services in 1,000, and if you talk about the top services for which all the students desire to is IAS basically. So for that, if you are general, you have to come into top 70 candidates. So basically, coming among 13.4 lakhs, 70 are selected for IAS. So it's very tough competition, as you can see. Just we will see also what are the papers, basic broad papers and their marks, questions and times you get in the examination. Now you can get an idea about by stopping this video and look at it, or even take a screenshot if you want, about what is the papers coming in pre and mains of this exam. So let's see here. So, based on my experience, I have divided the subjects in two parts. One is called core subjects, one is called branch subjects. So, what in core subjects, like in all the GS4 papers, GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, these subjects you can see the history, geography, polity, economics, science and tech, and ethics. These subjects, according to me, are the core subjects. Why core subjects? Because these subjects actually help you like develop a good understanding on the branch subjects first. Secondly, if you have idea about this core subjects, your more than 50% preparation is done for mains. So that's why if you are done with these subjects, you are in a very good positions to cover all the rest branch subjects. So let's see, and you can see I have mark this tick marks here. And why was it so? Let me explain. So in GS1, the subjects are history, geography, and society. So once you are done with history and geography, you would be very much able to develop good concepts in GS1 subject society. Why? Because history relates to society. And if you want to understand society and concept of it, you should be good in history. You should be having some understanding of history of that society, geography of that society, because geography plays a role and contributes towards shaping any society. Similarly, polity knowledge is required to understand society, because polity contributes to form the society. Similarly, if you know how the trades and economics things are going in a society, you can understand why the society is like that. Why, if society is poor, why society is rich. If you know the economy going around the society, you can understand it. So to know the economy, you should know the economic subject a bit, basics of it, and the whatever syllabus. So if you go in this manner, first covering history, geography, polity, economics, science and tech, and ethics, then there are subjects. You can also take screenshot of it if you want to see that okay, which subjects actually requires what subjects contribution. So for governance, geography is important, polity is knowledge is important, economics knowledge is important, like that. So these are some basic things. So all the GS1 to GS3 4 papers, it has been made like that. So if you cover your GS like this, it would be actually the best for you. Now moving toward the last part, but not the least part, which is how you should do your preparation. So according to me, you should do your preparation in 6 phases. Why so? If you can see in phase one, what you should do is, as I said earlier, you should cover your core subjects with current affairs, and you should give minimum 1 month to each subjects. So if you do that, it will be like you would be preparing it very well. And like from January to June, you should only focus on these six core subjects: history, geography, polity, economics, science and tech, and ethics. If you are done with these subjects, let me tell you, you would be in such a good position compared to your competitors that nobody can, if they have not like started the preparation, they can catch you. Secondly, moving toward phase two. What is it? It is mostly about branch subject, your optional subject, and the current affairs. So what you have to do is you have to now shift your focus to all the rest subjects you can see here: society, governance, international relations, social justice, agriculture, environment, disaster management, and internal security. And whatever optional subject you have chosen, I will make a separate video for optional subject, how to go about it, how to cover it, and like that, trends of it, everything. So if you choose any optional subject, you should start preparation of that. So minimum for humanities, it takes 4 or 5 months to humanities subjects. It takes 4 or 5 months to cover any optional subject well. So based on that, I have like uh, made a what plan. So based on your branch subject and what optional subject, everything, you have to do it very well. And as you are having good foundation of the core subject, it will take you less time compared to others. In optional also, you will have very good understanding because you have good understanding of all the core subjects. So it will take minimum 3 months if you are doing it very like consistently and very well. So it will minimum take 3 months. So that's why I have like marked July to September here. You have to like give whole focus on these branch and optional subjects in July and September. Now your phase 3 will start. It will dedicated to mostly practice and value addition in all the like GS papers, GS 1, 2, 3, 4, and definitely the most important is revision. So you will get 4 months for this purpose, the revision and all the value addition, all the revision and answer practice. So you can start as you have covered already your like all the subjects. You would be in a good position to start it. And if anything left also, you can like give some time to cover it in this phase three. Now moving towards the phase four, it is totally dedicated to prelims preparation. So you have to give from February to May your whole time dedicated specifically for prelims exam. As it is getting more competitive these days, you should focus your prelims on this, your like time on the prelims. Now the next stage is like stage 5, which is specifically for mains. Once you qualify the prelims, you would get minimum 3 months to prepare for the mains. So all the preparation for mains would be done in phase 1 and phase 2 and phase 3 for you only. In phase 5, you have to just do what you have to do is just practice and revise. So you would be practicing and revising mostly in this stage. Once you are done with this 5 stage, you will call for interview if you qualify, and I hope so you qualify the mains. If you are done with this, you would be called for mains, and yeah, you will call for prelims. Sorry, for the interview after the mains, and it would be you would get time in like around 5 months. For it is a very good time for to develop and also groom your personality as per the UPSC interview requirement. So you can do that, I am sure. So these are the basic things which you should follow uh, just to get into the like list in your first attempt only. You should make a plan and dedicate some specific time for all the subjects and then go about in this manner. If you do this division of core subjects and branch subjects, it will actually make sense because subjects are not like in a watertight compartments in UPSC preparation. They are having good interlinkages. If you are done with core subjects, you would be once you will read them again, you would also try to find core like linkages between core subjects also, and that will develop your understanding and concept so much that you would be a very potential and deserving candidate for this exam. Thank you. Then I hope this you like this video. We would be like in coming days making more videos on like specific GS papers, their analysis and stuff, and mostly about the UPSC exams. So thank you for watching, and yeah, stay tuned.